welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time, bienvenidos. If this is a 100th time that you've clicked on my profile, gracias. It is greatly appreciated that you are here today. In today's video, as the title suggests, we are going to go back to basics and do a quick little smoky eye tutorial. So this that I have on today is what I will be showing you. As you can see, we have color and we have classic, just black and brown. So I hope you guys enjoy this and stick around. I know my last couple of videos have been reviews and you guys have been requesting more tutorials. So I will be focusing on that. There are a couple of things I have up my sleeves. I know you guys want to see more just different designs, line work, different shadows, different glitter and everything. So we'll be doing that from now on, and maybe I'll sneak in a review here or there. So I hope you enjoy this. Stick around. As always, everything is down below in the description box so you can follow along. And then yeah, if you have any questions, always feel free to leave a comment and let me know your thoughts. Feel free to catch me on Instagram. My username is justbeinabby, and I take polls there all the time, so that way I listen to you guys. Whatever you guys are looking for, I try my best and follow through with it. So stick around, let's do this. All right guys, we are up close so you can see the placement of all the colors. Now we're gonna be doing that smoky eye I've been telling you about. Now I know when you think smoky eye, you think of black and gray, black and brown, black and silver. Basically, black is the main component. However, you can use any colors to create a smoky eye. It's just where you place these colors and the shades that you use. So for those of you that are a little nervous with using a black shade, we'll go ahead and use a color on one eye and the classic look on the other. So we will be using the Juvia's palette of the Warrior 2, and this is the color story. It's so beautiful. This is probably my current obsession right now. It has all the colors that you need to create a smoky eye. We'll be using for the classic look this light brown, dark brown, and black. And for the colorful one, I mean, you can even use the middle row, you can use this, you can use that, this, that. The options are endless, but we'll go ahead and we'll start with just the classic look with the light brown, dark brown, and the black. Now for this, the most important part is having the right tools. So you're gonna need a fluffy brush, you're gonna need a packer brush, and then blend. Blend like it's your life on the line. So the best advice that I was ever given is that you want to pack and blend to create a smoky eye. You wanna also start from the top to the bottom, and you wanna cover from the inner corner to the outer corner. So that way it creates an ombre effect with the smoky eye. You want the darkest down here and you want the lightest up here. So kind of like how you would do a cut crease, how it's the lightest to darkest, it's just flipped going like this. So we'll grab our fluffy brush here, we'll dip into the light brown, and we're gonna go ahead and just take it across the eyelid right here, just in back and forth motions. Then with the same brush, we are going to dip into the darker brown. Without cleaning it off, we just want to keep those two shades on that same brush here. Oh, I already have a lot down here. But yes, just going back and forth, mixing these two shades, and then that way we have at least a guide to go off of where we want the color to stop and end. So you can just kind of flip this up. There we go. Then with a packer brush, we want to dip into that black shade and we want to pack on the color. Now, for those of you that have worked with black eyeshadow, you know every brand is a little different. Sometimes it can get patchy. Sometimes it can get very muddy very quickly. So it's just a matter of playing around with brands, with formulas, seeing which one you prefer. This one so far is my preferred black shade from Juvia's. I think they nailed it. And even though right now you'll see that blending this out causes a little bit of problems, but it's still the best that I've tried so far. So with the fluffy brush that we used for the brown, we want to go ahead and just slightly dip back into that brown because we want to blend these out. So as you can see here, this is where I stopped the black because we want to blend upwards. And if you grab more black, you're just going to create, you're going to lose that effect of having that second color there. So with the brown, you just kind of want to tap it and you want to blend the top. So you can see there, it's already eliminating that very dark, sharp, harsh line. So just kind of feather that upwards. Being careful, you don't want to grab down here and feather all the way up. You just want to stay right here in the crease. So that way you keep as much black down here without really messing that up, without touching that, and you just grab the lightest part possible up here so it doesn't get as dark up here as it is down here. So here, you can already see it's giving you that smoky eye effect. You can grab the lighter brown once more to add a little bit more brown up here. Now at this point, if you notice, like now that we're using that same fluffy brush for the brown and touching the black, it just makes it easier to blend out than using a clean brush, in my opinion. There we go. Okay, and that is a smoky eye. So the concept, like I said, dark to light. I like to go back in there with my packer brush and just make this super, super dark. Do this again. As you can see, there's also a lot of fallout, so I like to do a smoky eye before any foundation. However, my skin woke up feeling some type of way today, so I had to put on some tinted moisturizer for you guys here. And then we're gonna just feather this out one more time. So you can see it's just a lot of blending, making sure we blur everything out. So there, you can see there is no harsh line, it's just being blended out. And that's pretty much all there is to it. Now I like to go in with a different fluffy brush and go into the white and just kind of bring this in. There it is. Now another thing that I absolutely love doing with a smoky eye is grabbing a little bit of glitter and just putting that in the corner. So for that, you can use any shade that you'd like. If you have multiple colors of glitter. However, my current obsession is Mamacita's Cosmetics, and they come in so many colors. You have fine glitter, you have chunky glitter, you have it pretty much all. We want to grab a glitter primer here. We want to grab a silicone brush. We want to just put in a little bit of that, and we want to cover the area that we want to add glitter to. With a smoky eye, the inner corner glitter I think is just absolutely gorgeous. I wouldn't add it anywhere else. So with this, you just want to grab the same silicone brush that you used to put on the primer, and you want to dip in to the glitter, and then you just want to place it right on top. See how that just brings it all together. See, that is the smoky eye. Now, of course, We have fallout here, but I like to put on glitter before I have to even remove the fallout because glitter falls out too. So that is the Smokey Eye. As you can see, we reached already minute 8 with all the talking. Smokey Eye is the easiest, quickest method, and I unfortunately forget about it. It is a classic. I think you can make it your own. There's so many different ways of doing it, but what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and wipe up the fallout, and we're gonna grab a different palette so that way we can do a colorful one for you guys. So yeah, stick around. All right, so now that we are clean down below, we'll go ahead and start this colorful eye, which is going to be using SUBCULTURE by Anastasia. Now with this, there are all the options in the world. We'll actually be using this one, which I recently dipped into. Look at that. Same concept. We need a light, medium, and dark. We need a light, medium, and dark. Light, medium, and dark. There are so many different options, so many variety, but you get the gist. So with this palette, it does come already with a little brush, and I will be using this brush for this look. So let's go ahead and dip into that light shade, and then we're going to just bring it all across here like we did last time. By this time, you should be a pro at this, right? So we have that here. Then we want to dip into a darker color. I'm going to go with the greens because that's my favorite color. I just want to blend these two. Going upwards and side to side. I'm gonna go ahead and dip again into that lighter shade so we can keep blending these two. Okay, now we want to go into the darkest shade that we're going to be using. Same thing, pack and blend. Ooh, I love these colors. Okay, so now that we have it on there, we'll just grab the other color that we used here, that green, and we'll just blend these out together. See, it is exactly the same concept as the classic Smokey Eye that we previously did. And at this point, we're only at 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Very simple. You can always go back in and go with that brown again that we used the first time if you want to add a little bit more height up here. Let's go ahead and do that, why not? See that there? And I just want to go back into that darkest green because, you know, I love a dark smoky eye. I just want it to be so opaque, hide all my sins. All right, and there it is. That is a colorful smoky eye. You can obviously use different colors. Did I have to do brown and green? No, I could have done anything really. As long as you have a light, medium, and dark, you are solid. So now I think that's about as high as I want it. We'll go ahead and use a light white shade, and we'll do the same thing that we did last time. Just kind of bring it all together. And then, of course, you cannot forget that glitter. I could use probably the same gold that I used last time. However, why do that when we have a green glitter? So let's go ahead and open this up once again from Mamacita Cosmetics. Delicious. So go ahead, open up that glitter primer, add a little bit. There we go. Why was that so hard? Just add a little bit here. Want to cover the inner crease with that. There it is. Dip it into the glitter. Dip it in again. And there it is. That is a green smoky eye. Oh, look at that. Didn't even have to touch black on that one. Oh. So with this, now what I love about the classic smoky eye look is that you don't need eyeliner. You're done. That's it. With the color one, that's an option that you have. You actually can put eyeliner and you can see it, or you could just leave it just like that and put on eyelashes, finish your face, and that is a smoky eye. Not too bad, right? So I'll go ahead, I'll put on that eyelash and finish this application. We'll go ahead and finish my face, and I'll come back and show you guys for that final result. All right, I am back, and as you can see, I have my lashes, I have my whole face on, and there are two options here that you can go with. With a smoky eye, my preferred is to complete the look by adding that darkest shade that you used up here, using it down here too. Otherwise, you will get left with this, which isn't bad. However, I just feel that a complete smoky eye is all the way around. So I just grab the tiniest packer brush I can find, and I go along the lash line. Now for a smoky eye as well, I love putting on eyeliner on my waterline, so that way everything just, oh, okay, we're good. So that way everything just kind of comes together. We don't have just empty space here. All right, so there you have it. See how I feel that just made a whole difference. I know I went a little bit lower down here on this side. I just like the color to pop. When it's all black, I just like to keep it a little cleaner. So there it is. That is a smoky eye. I hope you guys enjoyed this. You learned something. You found it helpful. It encourages you guys to use more shadows. Use those dark shades. It's okay. Sometimes you just want to go back to basics and get a classic look going, man. I don't think a smoky eye will ever go out of style. So if you did like this, if you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing. Leave a comment down below. Or, I mean, just hit that like button. That's cool too. So, like, subscribe, hit that bell, comment, whatever. So, this has been Just Being Abby. Until next time, mis amores. Mwah.